Yo, what's up guys, welcome to another video from Manifest Sound, and in today's video we are going through some amazing features in the FL Studio 21 release candidate version. And without wasting much of your time guys, let's dive right into the session. Alright, so guys, to get access to this version, all you need to do is to come to the FL Studio website and download the release candidate version, which is also like a trial version, and find a suitable one for you. Whether you're using Windows or Mac, you can just download whichever one applies to you. So guys, the first amazing feature we'll be talking about is the tems settings, which happens to be one of the best updates in this FL Studio 21 release candidate. So as you guys can see, there are actually different theme settings here in the FL Studio 21. I'm going to choose the dark orange now. You can see it has this calm ambience, and then the dark theme. And then we also have the light cherry. Wow, this is too white. It's also a very good theme also for those that like this white background. And then we also have the light fruits theme, then the light pear, and then we also have the light tangerine, and then we have the citrus theme. Wow. Alright, so I think this just has the citrus in the background. And then the final one is the ultra green, which is really amazing too, as you can see. And then you can also make some adjustments. As you guys can see, you can work on the saturation, or you can work on the brightness, make it more bright or reduce the brightness depending on your preference. You can work on the contrast also, as you guys can see. Wow. Then you can work on the text colors too. I think this applies to the text. And you can do a lot of amazing stuff like picking colors for different things. And then you can toggle between the preset you chose and the default preset by using this A and B. And as you guys can see, there's actually a very huge difference between the default theme and then the ultra green theme. But for the sake of this video, we'll retain the ultra green theme as we move on to other things. So guys, an amazing cool feature to look into is that you can now visually see your samples even when you audition them. Like for example, when we click a sound, you can visually see the sound and you can know how the waveform is. Which is really interesting. This also applies to loops, and as you guys can see, we can visually see what is in the loop. Alright, so guys, another cool feature about this version is that you can actually favorite or start some of the samples that you probably like when you audition your sounds. Like for example, let's assume we are just scrolling through these sounds. You can just come over to this part and start this sample. It automatically goes to this part that says start, and it can also be like a place where you can have all your favorite samples stored. Another cool and interesting thing that you can do is to create tags for some of your favorite samples. For example, let's assume we like this sample. We can right click and then add tag, and this tag we're going to call it percussions. Then you press enter. What this basically does is that it automatically creates a percussion tag to this part, which allows you to access your samples seamlessly the way you have arranged them. So having done that, you can see that we now have a percussion tag here, and what that means is that you can actually now add samples to that particular tag by right clicking on the sample, and then you select tags, and then you direct it to the percussion section, and boom, as you guys can see, we have two samples in our percussion tag. which really makes storing and organizing your samples a lot more easier and faster. Alright, so guys, that's gonna lead us to the next feature that we'll be talking about, and then we are going to drag in this loop into our playlist. Alright, so guys, what this amazing feature allows you to do is that it allows you to increase or decrease the volume of your audio by increasing the waveform or by reducing the waveform, as against the usual way where you have to double click your sample and then manually increase the volume or decrease it from this part. But now it's quite more easier by using the gain function on the audio, which is far more easier than the usual way. So now you can drag to increase or drag it down to reduce the volume, and this literally will make working on samples far more easier, as you'll be able to control the volume seamlessly. Next up guys, we'll be talking about some really amazing plugins that has been added. Some of these plugins are actually in the beta pack of the 20.9, and it's also featured in the FL Studio 21 release candidate version also. I'll be looking at them one after the other. The first one is the loose verb, and as you guys can see, this is really an amazing reverb plugin, and we're going to apply it on this our drum loop and see the way it sounds. I'm going to mess around some knobs to see the way it works. It also has some amazing cool presets, as you guys can see, ranging from envelope to all to pitch shift to plate to room, leaving you with some amazing presets to work with. Another interesting plugin to look at is the vintage phaser. Yeah, so as you guys can see, it's actually a phaser plugin, and it has some interesting GUI, as you guys can see. Yeah, it also has some interesting presets also that you can also play with. Alright, so guys, the next plugin we're talking about is the multi-band delay. Yeah, so guys, this is really an amazing plugin, judging from the looks though. And for this particular plugin guys, we're going to be using a vocal sample from the FL Studio stock samples. Yeah, so guys, you can actually make it bigger or smaller depending on your preference, and then it also has some amazing preset that you can also select from. Yeah, so guys, this is just a short preview of the amazing features in the FL Studio new update, which is the FL Studio 21 release candidate. Although from the website they actually said there's going to be another RC2, which is the release candidate 2, and we also anticipate that. So guys, if you find value in this video, kindly hit the like button, and if you're new to this channel, also click that subscribe button and turn on notification for subsequent videos on this channel. Thank you guys, see you in the next video, peace out.